What it do, what it do? It's Nas. Welcome back to the Aladdin to Fly channel. And I know it's been a minute, but I'm back and I'm feeling good. And I like to bring some new content. And I'm trying to try something new when it comes to my content. And I like to talk about how to be happy. It's a very basic question. And but it's got a lot of meaning to it because it's very important to all of us that we should all strive to be happy, successful, and so on. And the better version of us is key. And I like to inspire others because I think seeing that light fire is a good feeling. Something we should all want to have is a fire in us. But starting off, I like to say I have 5 bulletin points when it comes to how to be happy. And the first one is to understand where is happiness. You see, this is where a lot of people get confused because they believe, oh, it's over here, it's over there. If I do this, if I get that. No, like, you blew it. That's setting yourself up for failure. And your expectations are way too high. And let's not confuse excitement with happiness because they're both good feelings, you could say, but there's a difference. But I like to talk about it truly be happy and identify where it is to simply understand that it is not outside of you, it is inside of you. The key word to how to be happy is to be happy. You have to have the mentality understanding that you know that you have everything you need inside of you to be happy. Because if you are appreciative of what you have already, you'd understand that you are in a good situation. Not everyone can say that, but to be here and have a human experience is a blessing in itself. And now that we know where it is, my second point is to understand what is happiness. Happiness, like I said, is a mentality. Being able to understand that you are whole, you are sufficient, you are good enough, and you are deserving of happiness and anything you might want or desire. To put aside fear, anxiety, and any other emotion that might come in the way of you and your happiness. And once you understand that, to be more specific, it's what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to doing what you like to do, what makes you feel good. But you see, I think a misconception is what we like to do that might be good, that makes us feel good, might not be good for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that eating McDonald's every day is gonna make you happy. It might taste good, but you know what I'm saying? You're probably gonna get fat. Just keep it a stack. Like, you're probably gonna have diabetes, you're gonna get fat, and you're gonna look back like 20 years later, like, dang, what the heck happened? Like, nigga, it was them burgers, it was the fake meat. I don't know completely if it's fake meat, but bro, like, come on now, like, it's too cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a problem with that, but my whole point is find what makes you happy genuinely when it comes to hobbies, what you like to do with your time, and working to be the best you, which can include eating better food. That's very important. What you take in, you are what you eat, you are what you watch, you are what you do, to put it simply. And I think my third thing, my bulletin point, would be to stay away from what doesn't make you happy. It makes sense, like, oh, I experienced this, I went through this, and oh, I know something about that person. It kind of reminds me of the last person, negative energy, things like that. The things you should stay away from. And that's why it's so important to continue to learn and understand yourself. Digging deep into yourself so you can understand what you do and what you don't like. and you can position yourself in a place that you could be surrounded, good or bad, for you, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, I would like to say the fourth thing on my bulletin point, no, fifth thing on my bulletin point would be to say, figure out how to incorporate, or should I say balance, hobbies, what you like, and work. Because to survive in the world, we have to work. But we need to make time for what we like and love at the same time. And I think the best position for you to be happy would be to simply combine the two. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say. And find a career, a path that is chosen for you, that you created, that you can see yourself doing, and it's no longer work. That is just something you love to do. If you get where I'm going with this. But understand that route might not be for everyone, because it is hard to make money off of what you love, you know. But because it might not always correlate to helping someone directly, you know. Maybe you're not a firefighter because you're saving lives, but maybe you would want to draw pictures and comics, you know, to entertain, for art, and maybe express yourself in a certain way that could appease, you know, your audience and connect with other like-minded people. You know, those are just examples of. Try to incorporate your work and your hobbies. You know what I'm saying? If you'd rather, you know, go down a route that you don't see yourself liking, you need to balance that with something you do like to do. So yeah, I mean, that's about all. I mean, there's actually way more to it that you could probably get into many different categories about how to be happy. I mean, it's a very general question, you know, because happiness is different for everyone. But the key is to look inside of you and figure out what that looks like. And you have the choice, you have the power. You know what I'm saying? You're a god. We all are gods. You know, we have the power to just imagine it, to envision something, have a plan. Like, okay, this is how this one to go. And then make it happen and turn it into physical reality. That's a superpower in itself. Like, how'd you know what the outcome was going to be? How, you know what I'm saying? How'd you know it was going to look like this? How'd you already know how it felt before you were even there? You know what I'm saying? Food for thought, though. And I got many things I like to talk about. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll be willing to answer them. And any ideas for new videos, please drop them down in the comments. You feel me? I just want to try something new when it comes to my content. You know, it's still Aladdin to fly, though. Don't get it twisted. But I like to branch out and drop some knowledge. You feel me? Take it or leave it. It's up to you. It's Aladdin to fly. Like and subscribe.